Hello. Today we're going to talk about fragrances that you might want to abandon your cart if you get them. We have Joe Milano's here and a whole bunch of others. I'm just going to talk to you today. I'm not going to do those crazy antics. If you saw the yesterday's live, they were going to have a discussion on how to tell if you have a decent clone or not. So we will start with the fragrance here. This is called Joe Milano Game of Spades Royale. Price tag on this is overpriced, to be quite honest. I think I paid $113 for it, maybe on Amazon. Not mentioning any websites, but anyway, they had like three left. This is allegedly an inspiration of Louis Vuitton's Lovers, okay? Now, I don't have the Lovers, so I can't really give you a good telling you like 90% or whatever, but I can tell you if the fragrance is good or not, right? So we will spray and I will tell you. And then I'm going to explain to you some things. Good. Hello, F. Tori. How are you today? Here it is. Game of Spades Royale. Should you buy it by Joe Milano? Okay, here it is. Okay. I tested this fragrance and it is extremely strong and it lasted. It projects a lot. Okay, Brian. This thing projects like crazy. Hey, Brian, did you get your email? Did they send you an email with the confirmation? Sorry, guys. Game of Spades Royale. It smells like, hey, Richard. Hey, Sam. It smells like, we're not going to do that again, Coots. Louis Vuitton lovers. So I smelled Louis Vuitton lovers in the store, and I wasn't impressed with that anyway. And this one, but right off the bat on my skin, it's like this headache inducing chemicals. I mean, it just literally sucks, man. And I'm not even trying to go off, but the fragrance Louis Vuitton lovers probably sucks too. So there's that. But let's just keep moving with these Joe Milanos. Now, with the next one here is called Game of Spades Wild Card. Now, I will spray this on my paper today. We got paper today. Hello, Yashua. Yashua. Game of Spades Wild Card. Now, you spray this, and it smells very good in the beginning. So I can tell, though, first of all, price tag $87, big man, Baltimore. You got any of these Joe Milanos? Because the real deal about these, hello, Tyler, I sell this on my website, right? I'm going to tell you the truth. If you put this in your cart, abandon cart. This is Game of Spades. The whole brand of Joe Milano is really overpriced. That's my opinion. I even have it on my website. Why would I go off on my own products that I sell on the own website, right? I'm telling you the absolute truth. Now you can choose to be nervous and anxious. Maybe you bought one. It's okay. It's just a fragrance. There's just a little small fragrance community here compared to an Apple iWatch community, compared to Apple iPhones community. There's just us. And this is my opinion. And it's biased or non-biased. I don't know, Vince. Coming home from Panama, catching you at the Miami airport. All right, dog. Let's do it. So, it smells good, but I believe the longevity on this was 2 hours. And this one, to me, is this supposed to be Game of Spades Wild Card? Is that supposed to be Lafayette Street? Does anyone know? Let's see. I got the Lafayette right here. It's black, so I'll spray this one on my skin. And then, man, yeah, actually, yeah, that smells good. Lafayette Street still has some like chemicalness in it too. That's like totally not worth it. Maybe it's this DNA, they can't perfect it, and maybe it's an expensive DNA. I just don't see how. But Now it's nose blind. And this one smells. So I believe that this is Lafayette Street. Anyone correct me if I'm wrong. Richard, you would know. Oh my God, Richard. We'll get into that in a second. Okay, Brian, I know you. Brian Ponce, I forgot what you do for a living. Let me know if this is the correct clone. Yeah, okay. We're talking about, I'm being brutally honest, Banaka sprays. Today, I'm going into not my feelings, but the exact thing that's happening right now in this very moment. And I've tested the first fragrance. I told them about Game of Spades Royale, and I told them it smells like a mixture of overused, trashy chemicals. And so does the real Louis Vuitton lovers. However, I'm not a Louis Vuitton lovers wearer, so I cannot decipher that, but I can decipher a well-made fragrance, and that one is well-made. It projects, it lasted 4 hours. It project hardcore off one spray. I mean hard. So this thing projects. But what is it projecting? Okay. It's projecting a bunch of chemicals. That's what it's projecting. Like if you think of a chemistry kit that you got when you were a kid, and or something that's chemicals like bleach. Not bleach, but I don't know. This one smells very good off the rip. And Omar, what does this the clone of? You would know. Banaka spray is a spammer. Oh, thank you, Joe. Not Joe Malone. Richard is Joe Milano. So they stole the name. Joe Milano. They started this like a decade ago. You know, back then they were even more terrible. So here we have one. It's on my website. Okay, I have the gift sets on my website. If you would care to smell like Louis Vuitton Imagination. Ooh, what is barley? Oh, it must be an older one, huh? We got a guy named Mr. Fit Dive on here, a guy named Five Binaka Sprays. Okay, these guys are spamming, but it's all right. Game of Spades Full House is Louis Vuitton Imagination. Right when you spray it, it smells good. This thing doesn't last but 2 hours, it has zero projection. It's a nice fragrance. It smells very, very nice, but it's also way overpriced. I sell this on my website. I have the gift set if you want it. I think the code is Mr. 60 because I want to sell them 60% off, which brings it down to 80 bucks for this and a shower gel and a lotion. And would I recommend it? No, I wouldn't. I sell this and I would not recommend you buy it. So that's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. It's not worth $80, even if you get the two free gifts. It's not even worth it's worth $30 to 40. That would be an excellent price for this. $40, the highest. That's the problem with the whole line of fragrances, okay? They're way overpriced, in my opinion. Now we're going to try this. This is called Afnan Supremacy. What's up, Ishmael Hernandez? Just got my first Joe Milano wild card. It's incredible. Okay, Ishmael, you like it. You see, yeah, the wild card, just like I said, I have it right here. And right when you spray it, it smells good, right? Yep, but it doesn't last. To me, it didn't last more than 2 hours. So this is called Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. Years ago, I started hyping Silver Supremacy. Some of the people remember that one. It's very good, but we're going to test it again on the opening smell, and we're going to battle it against this Hawas Black because they're about the same thing. So the first thing we do is we spray this one, 2 sprays. That's Afnan's. So much gratitude for Afnan because they really made my website kick off. Although had some, oh my god, this thing is projecting like crazy right now. Like I can smell beautiful pineapples type smell. And I didn't even put up to my nose. And gone is this is a better, more refined version of that Silver Supremacy. I dig it. Yep. Because I sprayed it and I was getting hit with whiffs from that far. What is that? That's about 18 inches, okay? Now let's see what the Rasasehavas does. This is similar fragrance but different. That one's Silver Supremacy. This is called Hawas Black, and the Hawas Black is said to be a Creed Aventus Absolute. Omar, Omar, I'm so happy you're here. Unc, I hope fate blesses your nose with the smooth, warm vanilla musk Ravager one day. Could you please just buy one on Amazon and send it to me, and I'll pay you back on Tuesday? Okay, this, I will say that Silver Supremacy smells better than this just off the first 5 minutes, in my opinion. But I have had this and I have worn it and I do love it. So I have never worn this actually. I've only smelled it. So there's a big difference between wearing something and smelling something. YSLY, EDP or EDP Intense. Personally, I love everything intense. For sure, I like the intense better. And there's also one called YSLY Live that also says Eau de Toilette Intense. And that is best too. So now we move on to this fragrance, which is called Initio Paragon, right? Give Maison Alama Perseus a fair chance. Check it out. I never even knew there was a Perseus. Perseus? When did that come out? Thanks for telling me. I love Omar, man. You always tell me the goodies, man. Tell me what else I'm missing, Omar. In fact, I go on live just to hope that Omar comes on my live stream. Give me 3 red tobacco clones. You got it, Bruno. Just get on there and get Montera Rouge. I'm tripping. Sephora. Musk Ravenger's not at no Sephora, dog. You tripping. Oh, so that's nice. It's very, very nice. Yeah, it's different. It's like an almondy, creamy fragrance called Initio Paragon. Hyped like crazy. Uh-huh. Go on now, get out of here. Good boy, go on. And this one's called Vintage Radio. Can I see Cologne collection? I'm new here. War. Um, Tell us your name, where you're from, what do you know, what kind of perfume or cologne do you wear, and I'll hook you up. Or Baltimore Big Man says he bought the new Dior over the weekend and kind of regret it. Should have taken it back in the dry down. It smells like Ultra Male GBG. Now, when you say you bought the new Dior, do you mean Dior Homme Intense? It's probably one of those, maybe. Let me know, big man. I always appreciate Baltimore Big Man. I feel like I grew up with him or something. He's been around for years. Maison Alhambra Tux, safe for dating, close encounter. Yeah, absolutely. Vintage Radio is the clone, and Mean, it's a banger. Man, it's a banger, Richard Spurgeon. So I sprayed it on here. There's some dark residue coming out of it. That's, you can't see that. Let's see if you can see that on the camera. See that? That dark residue came out. Wonder what that's from. Wow. See that? Well, I've had that bottle for like 2 years, so it's macerated now, right? And this thing smells great right off the Gambino. It's like this is definitely 99% accurate to this. I mean, that's a winner right there. I'd totally recommend that. So nobody really knows what this is. It's like a creamy almond office fragrance, but you can wear it for date night. And somebody else may give a better description to me, as I'm just trying to remember off my. And you see how it has those numbers there on Initio, because you got to have that computer printout, otherwise you got faked. Because don't buy anything on eBay because they don't have these numbers and all that stuff. Am I a critic or beauty product stealer? Let me tell you something. I had started a small website back in 2018, and it kind of grew, and then I kind of got out of hand, and now I realize it. And like for instance, today I talk about this, and I say that it's not that good. It's on my website, so my beauty dealer know I'm just a dude who has a YouTube channel and has 20 years experience in the fragrance industry. Whoever asked that question. So yeah, I'm like a critic, but you can't go to the Macy's and put notes down like you can a restaurant critic. You go to a restaurant with your glasses on and a suit, and you can write every little detail. And they might give you something free or give you extra good service. Remember that trick. That was that one. Initio Paragon Vintage Radio. So here we have the Battle of the Imagination. So Game of Spades, Joe Milano. This is my favorite. It's called Number 11. Why is it my favorite? Because it lasts twice as long as Game of Spades, does not smell as beautiful as Game of Spades does off the first spray, but in 3 minutes it smells identical to Game of Spades and this fragrance here called Imagination. And that's what this is called, Privé number 11. And now I got to get back to these messages are coming in on the clutch. Smooth Sailing Vintage Radio, top 3 clone ever created. Yes, I said it. Thank you, Banaka Sprays. Yeah, there's a website there. It has a QR code. There's a sale that's 3 for $50, but I'm not going to talk about that. What do you think of Toro Por Homme by Maison Alhambra? Toro Por Homme. Never heard of it. What is it? La Tapa need them a good bottle designer. Yeah. Surgeon says, is there a good clone of Normal Gentleman by Givenchy? You mean Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum or the old 1967 one? Baltimore says, Dior Parfum 2025. Oh, Dior Parfum 2025. Thank you, my friend. You're one of the greats in the fragrance community. Hope you know that. Thanks, man. That's a real nice comment. Are those Ray-Ban glasses? No. Yabalo says, do you like Hawas or Hawas ice for hot summers in the Philippines? Well, every time I go there, I use Hawas ice. Hey, Chris, Navy fella says, need a favor. Which one is better, Aston Aqua Maria or Shaib Intense? Which one is the closest to imagination and which one has the longest lasting fragrance? And well, Aqua Maria is not really close to imagination. It's more of a clone of Roja Oceana, but people must think it is because it sells like Gravia, like Flavia, like crazy. And so, in that situation, I will ask you to get Sahib. And while we're speaking of that, I have it right here. And I'm going to tell you something, Navy fella. If you have, I know you've been on that website that Uncle owns. This is what it looks like. It looks like a Ortizi, a fancy niche bottle. Hey, Brad, Flavia makes some great frags. That coming from the guy who owns Ex Nilo. How do you pronounce that fragrance you bought, Brad? That's Latafa's new one, the blue one, Art Ex Talisman Nihilo. How does that go? And could you tell us more about it? The blue one, how long it lasts and how much it costs? The real one, not the Latafa one. Oh yeah, this is dead on. So this is like the best value proposition. It's an unknown fragrance company. Well, it's called Ard Al Zafran. Maybe you've heard of them, maybe not. But it sells for like $30. It's worth it right there. But there is those people who can go on that site there and grab 3 of these for 50. You can get 3 of them for 50, but there's 14 or 24 other titles that you can get, and the sale ends soon. And I would appreciate it if you took advantage of that sale or just bought anything. Thank you. And that's this thing lasts 7 hours, projects great. It's a beautiful value dupe. Here we got a beautiful value dupe because of the price, because of the smell. because of everything. Here we have an overpriced value. Not, it's a great dupe, but it's overpriced. So there's different kinds of dupes, right? This one has a pressurized sprayer. This is an imagination clone, and it takes a lot of juice to make it hum a lot. What can we talk about next? Let's talk about the difference of Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir on a pepper strip, pepper, whatever. We need those Ray-Bans, Mr. Fit Dive, Jordan M. It's a Terry de Hermes EDT clone. Jordan M says that Toro. Oh, that makes sense. Hmm. Actually, I have a lot of respect for that fragrance, so I don't know if anyone can come close to that. I'd be impressed if they did, but I bet you Alhambra, they have surprised me. They made one called Tobacco. They made one called Exclusive Saffron. They made some bangers, you know. And we'll get in. I got some here too. We can smell. We'll smell them together. Smell that. You smell it? Okay. So right off the bat, it smells great. You got the mint. You got the vanillix. You got the tobacco slightly in the background. This is Tribal Gold, the clone for that Jean Paul Lamel elixir. Beautiful. Hardcore pressure sprayer. Nice heavy bottle. It's like 90 it's like 90% the same as that on the opening, and eventually right now it's exactly the same smell. This is like the best value dupe you can get. This matches this. There are those certain things in your psychological mind that when you spray this on your skin and you feel a certain way against spraying this on your skin and knowing, I don't know if your brain works like mine does, but it's hard for me to say I'm wearing Jean Paul Gaultier. But I don't know, I just can't do it. But in lieu of Richard Spurgeon getting this, I will now spray French Riviera. I have no knowledge. I have been wearing it without, just bought it and sprayed it, never looked at the notes, nothing. Just wear it whenever I feel like it. I'm looking for dupes for this because I really enjoy it. Haven't I mean, I sprayed a lot of this, but as you can see, let's see. You see, when you have these pressurized sprayers, they don't really put out much stuff, do they? Now, oh, this is gorgeous, Richard. Gorgeous. Citrus, tropical, pencil shavings, like a day in Monte Carlo, in Nice. My mother was born in Nice, France, which is the French Riviera. I went there when I was 12 years old. My cousin was 14, and I was in the beach, and she's like a super hot chick, and her mom's super hot. They're my cousins, though. It's okay. You know, I didn't do anything, but she introduced me to all her girlfriends, and they started talking about me, and I understood everything they said. And then when they finished talking, I said, you know, I understand French. I said it in French to them, and they all turned red. And it was pretty funny. It's like in the elevator in New York when Canadians are in there and there's French Canadians, and anyway, or like Latin people that they, Asian people that don't know that the person next to you knows fully how to speak the language of Mandarin or whatever. RMOF makes this one. It's called Abstracto de Perfume. And I'm going to check it against this. We're checking the openings and seeing if these fragrances are good. And we'll go through all of them. Jag, what's a hot weather fresh fragrance? Yeah, you got to get that Flavia 11. You got to get Beach Party. This Beach Party, if you use it's hard to get, man. They're like gatekeeping all this new stuff. But that's on fire, man. It smells like a Mancera for real, like some kind of grapefruit Mancera fragrance. You can, I'll tell you a secret that 3 for 50 code can work on this. It's a $60 fragrance, but it'll just take $14 off, which is better than 10%. So $14 is $14. So in other words, there's a whole page, and this code here can work on that page, even if the fragrances aren't $30. It's a sale that people got an email. 3 for 90 is 3 for 50 today with the code 3 for 50. Ooh, yeah. Valentino, born in Roma, intense, right? Look at that. Batch code on the bottom proves authenticity. This is just like, this is what I bring on this little bottle. Stick it in your bag, take it on vacation, wherever you're going. Vince, when you're going to Japan, or FB Fragrance, he's my new favorite fragrance reviewer. He's very entertaining. I'll say that much. I haven't really watched his long form, just his short form. Anybody ever heard of him? He's an Australian kid. I like the way he just like, he's so unfiltered. Okay. This is very good. Art de Parfum by Abstracto, right? $29. So $29 versus $79. This is a great value dupe. It does last 7 hours, and you're talking about 7 hours it's lasting, projecting for 90 minutes, mild projection, and then it's a skin scent after 7 hours, and that's testing it in the highest heat. And I even went into a cold plunge and everything, but I did test it in a high heat. Here's an interesting fragrance. It's called the House of Oud Dates Delight. Oh, Lufty Luwap. Have you ever tried Privé 5 and 6? No. Do you know what they are? I tried Privé 1 and 11 and 10. 10 is Afternoon Swim. 1 is Stellar Times. It's pretty good. Seneca Burke. What can you recommend as a classical masculine cologne? Sedley kind of thing? Sedley? Let me show you something. If you were to go, I'll show you something. If you were to go here, I want to see if this works. See this new arrival section? These Merv fragrances are all like classical masculine, except for okay, Merv, new Neon Moon right there, that black bottle. That's a LV Ombre Nomad. The blue bottle is what you're looking for, kind of Sedley-ish. It's kind of like Invictus meets Chanel Blue. Didn't that green one is Mimo African Leather? It's good if you like leather. It's not that leather forward. It's easy leather. And then Merv Supreme is Mont Blanc Legend twisted with Paco Rabanne, and it's very masculine. And out of all those, I'd either pick the Emperor. I would pick the Supreme or the Pacifico, which is the blue one, or the Supreme. Okay, that's what I would pick. Then you move down, and that full house, you can get a code called Mr. 60 and get it 60% off. Get this Kenzo Ohm. It's very hard to find. That's what you want. That's the strongest, longest lasting fresh fragrance you can get with branded name. Hard to find. It's a hidden gem. There's like one or two left. You see that right there, that blue stick? That's the one I would get. If you keep moving down, Nitro Intense is good too, but it's pineapple forward fragrance. Then you can get the Real Greenleaf for $2.50, and Genius Sport Code is good too. It's only $30. That smells like Armani Code Sport. Then that Armani Blue Sky is really good, but it's not too. It's more of a fresh basic. And then of course Tom Ford Bois de Pacific. That's very masculine and very good and very easy to wear. Wood mixed with Pacific Ocean, and $2.40 at Sephora plus tax. and it's 169 wholesale. So wholesale means they're they won't charge you tax if you're buying it off this website. Another one that's good. Lacoste Magnetic Blue is very good blue fragrance. But the real Sedley is something called Dunhill Blue, Icon Blue, maybe. I don't see it on here, but they probably sell it. I like it when people ask me questions like that. Thank you so much. It's fun to roam around websites. Um, where were we? Can you pronounce Le Parfum in a grotesque French way? Le Parfum. Is better than me. Try Awas. Oh, okay. No such. Cosmic Pepper. Yeah, that's very good. Yep. Where are we? Man, there's a lot of. Wow. Okay. Wow, I missed all these. Maria, Omar. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi, Unc. Got Arto Abstracto recommended. Amazing. Thanks, Unc. Alex Loria. Omar. Also tried El Oud. Vibanaka Sprays. Thank you. Bob, 1968 Chevy. How are you? Jordan M. The top Toro Omas Terdi Hormez. Maria Carrillo. Hello, everyone. Surgeon, please. Colonel Givenchy Gentlemen. And yes, EDP. I have to think about that. Maybe Omar knows. Clone of Oud Ishpan. That's easy. It's Reefs makes one. Brad Perlman. Blue Talisman. It's pronounced ex nihilo. Ex nihilo is really great blue fragrance with citrus pear, and woods underneath. Art of the Universe is 80% similar. The difference is the opening. Art of the Universe. So you have both then. And then we have Brad Perlman says both last 6 hours, project for 2 hours. Alejandro Salvo Elixir better than Assad is too sweet for me. Wow. And then Jordan says, haha, Navy fella says Armaf Sky Blue, a clone of. And that one I cannot answer for you. Gulf Orchid sprayed it on clothing 3 days. Its aroma is still the same strength today. Gulf Orchid is a direct from Dubai that nobody knows about. I don't think they know. And I think they have some very strong fragrances, but people are scared. I don't know if they're scared. Maybe they just can't get it. I happen to have gotten one. And anyway, do you have the new Versace Scent Sphincter Visacre? I can't even pronounce that one. I can't even pronounce your name. What's a good one I can get for the ladies off the top of your head? Yo, get Burberry Her, Burberry Goddess, fire, fire. Okay, those two are fire. And I got them on there for you too. Unc 10 will get you 10% off. And I made sure I got some Tiffany on there for ladies, Tiffany Love for ladies. Some Juicy Couture, Viva La Juicy Gold Couture, and Viva La Juicy Sucra, which means sugar, which is a rare hidden gem. But the best one would be Burberry Goddess. And there's also some Gucci gift sets on there. They're dirt cheap, Gucci, gorgeous something, Flora. But the best ones are the Burberry, in my opinion. Omar, I tried Assad. Okay. Myself, YSL myself, EDP Big Man. Also Cosmic Pepper. All right, we're back. Where the three fruity? Where 3 for 50? Oh yeah. Just look in the description. Mr. Miami, you can go on there and go under categories and it might say Mr. 50, and then if you click that, then you could paste it for me, or maybe I can do it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's under brands. You go under brands. Well, actually, I think the QR code takes you right to it right there. that QR code takes you to the whole list. 3 for 50. Yep. Now I lost the chat window again. Hello from Toronto, Canada. Justin Jacquoni, where's the sale? It's at Best Brands Perfume. Yes, Justin, thank you. I learned my spraying technique from you. We had to go hard. 8 sprays or more. Uh-oh. That's pretty funny. Yeah. New lady friend, my new wife, doesn't like it when I spray 8 times, so I have to do it in my own time. Well, I spray it 8 times, but like I wait an hour before we go out. Abby, Atlanta, Unk's the best in the game. Thanks, man. Rizif, you make me feel submissive. Rizify. Sam Doe, what's the best Tom Ford tobacco vanille clone? Man, there's lots of them. I know the Tuscan leather. Best one is La Yakawan by Rasasi. Best Tom Ford Oud clone. Oud Wood is called. Beau Rouge Lamasat Oud. Please recommend something, sir, by Abi Atlanta. Armani Mania, please. Old brother who's sick and he's asking for it. It's discontinued. No idea, man. That thing's like $700. I used to own it. I love that fragrance. It's hard. It's hard to duplicate an old hidden gem because most of the times they're discontinued because the ingredient is discontinued and no longer on the earth. Hi there. Is there a Royal Blend bourbon coming out soon? I'll ask them and get back to you. N1C10. Gar Louis 23. Hey, Unc. Gajlad Island or Tribal Intense? Tribal Intense. Are you able to get Nuke 2.0? Whenever I get. I was going to say something. I can't get it right now. It's never on any list, but it'll be out there soon. Love that Kenzo Ohm can confirm, says Spencer Bark. Alexander Urzi, is there a clone of Amori in Spiritos by the House of Pancakes? That's hilarious. You ought to be in comedy, Alexandra. John, see, I got the Aqua Maria. Disappointed. Smells like women's perfume. You win some, you lose some. Well, it's also subjective, my friend. Navy fella. Chris, what does RMF Beach Party remind you of? Reminds me of Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Forever. Alexander, Aqua Maria by Dubai. Spiritos and Aqua Mira Mare by Dubai. David Bell, what's a good fragrance for the cold? This is good fragrance for the cold. L'Homme Ideal. What's better? Something like Montal, Arabian Nights, or this one here. Hypnotic Oud's really good for the cold. Smells like by the fireplace. I mean, if you want to go hard, you got the most masculine fragrance, Bulgari Wonik. It's called Nashwa Noir, Bulgari Wonik. It's like beautifully blended. So expensive smelling. Have you tried Al Haramain Amber Oud Aqua Dubai? I think I've smelled it. Justin Jacquoni, what are top 3 would you recommend colognes on sale? Pretty new to this. I currently wear Spice Bomb as my favorite. You want to know the top 3 fragrances you would recommend from the ones on sale? If you confirm that, I will go back to the screen and show you. What is the best clone for Barito Anamelic? I don't have any Barito except for Mojave Ghost and the one called Balda Afrique. What's a good perfume for a man with an office job? Nothing too feminine. And You should probably get Paris Hilton's Gold Rush or Paris Hilton's Pink Rush. Marwan Fazil, I bought La Tapa Kingdom from your recommendation. Mine don't have much tobacco. In what batch code is yours? La Tapa Kingdom tobacco. The fragrance is not a tobacco forward fragrance. It's a Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance with tobacco in the background. And oh, that's tribal gold. You said kingdom. I don't have the king. I don't have a kingdom here around here, so I can't tell you the batch code. You should try Tribal Intense next. They have Creed Cheverfield. I've never even heard of that. What is that about? I think you know me by now. I'm brand loyal. Yes, sir, Tyler. Don't sleep on Alhambra Perseus, real smooth Pegasus clone. Perseus. Okay. Okay, let's keep it moving. This one is Gris de Charnel. It's called Masad Alawatania. And we're going to spray that first and see what the opening is like. And it opens up beautifully. This is my point. Beautifully opening up fragrances are good. I love it. Now let's spray this one. House of Dates Delight, a $200 fragrance. House of Oud Dates Delight, a $200 fragrance. And you spray this, it actually smells like dates mixed with oud in the background, but very rich, deep oud, not like fecal or anything. It's sweet, dates, dry. It's like makes you hungry. Like you want, oh my God, there's some smokiness to it too. This stuff is fire. Like I love to smell this. I don't know how it probably would go good if you sprayed it on yourself. Something like that. And these BDKs, these are like doing really well in the compliment factor game. This would be nice for an office scent, to be quite honest with you. It's called Gris Charnel. It's not too loud. It's very different. It's very unique. It's unique. It's rich smelling and non-offensive, in my opinion. Rather than buying Greenlee or Perseus or Percival. Perseus is the new Parfums de Marly. Did I try Tiramisu Caramel by Zemaya? Oh my God. I gotta show you something, man. This is what I wear every single day now. Mansara Amori Cafe. It lasts 10 hours on me. It smells like the most beautiful coffee drink you've ever had in your life. Magnetic cap. I can't, oh my God. It smells like coffee with that's blended up with some $70 coffee shop or something. This, but why you said tiramisu caramel, the one that's, I think tiramisu caramel is more of a female fragrance, or it's like Bianca latte, and then they have tiramisu cocoa, which might be this, or maybe it's backwards. But this is great. It's a great DNA, and I think that coffee fragrances will get compliments. This is a very good fragrance too. They have three kinds, just so you know. There's Nyla, Nyla Vanilla, Nyla Suede. It's an Arabiat Prestige fragrance. Oh no, this is called My Perfumes, but it lasts all day, projects like crazy. It's basically like a vanilla caramel type fragrance, kind of like a Latapa, one of those Yaras they have. This is very similar to it. I like this. I like the vanilla one, but it's harder to get. This one is also fantastic opening fragrance. It's amazing, and I don't even know how to spell it. Rihla. Tonka Cola, laggy, very baggy and analog. You saying my stream is baggy and analog? Oh, that's because there's probably the men's section on the cell is not loading correctly. Maybe there's too many people on there right now. Maybe, fella. That could be a problem. Let me check real quick. What I would do is just go by brands if I were you, or deals if you're on a deals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's something wrong with those clicks. Let me X out of this screen. Let's go to shop all fragrances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something's wrong with it. Oh, great. New arrivals. Let's see. New arrivals doesn't work either. Oh my god. We gotta get Nick. I gotta text this kid real quick that runs the site. Hold on while I'm still here with you. I'm just gonna text him. See if he can fix it real quick. On a live stream, people cannot log into any category. There you go. Let's see if he answers and fixes it. Now I lost the chat window, guys. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get the chat window back. Oh, okay, Justin. Okay, all right. Then we got someone that said, "How's Tonka Cola? What's your best fresh out of the shower fragrance?" I like Acqua di Gio Profondo, the Parfum, the Eau de Parfum, or Bleu de Chanel. I really like this fresh out of the shower. This is right here. It's called Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Male. This is a beautiful fresh out of the shower fragrance. They make clones of it too. Those are the kind of things I would wear fresh out of the shower. Invictus, Platinum, Invictus Parfum. Those are good too. And this is superb fresh out of the shower. Louis Vuitton Imagination or any of their clones would work too. This is decent for out of the shower, but more like a daytime. I wear this, or maybe after you've been to the beach all day and your skin is hot, you put this on. It's very cool and comforting. It makes you feel nice. Big D Bob, why are you gay? Did your mom know that? D Scott, hello from Pennsylvania. I can't find El Alhambra. Leyden must be discontinued. I'm searching for 6 months. Yeah, maybe so. But you can get other ones like Detour Noir. It's better even, you know? Let's go back to these fragrances. So this is called Arribiat Prestige. Hamdan the Brave. You see how black it is? You can't even see the liquid in it. It's full, of course. This is pretty much an elixir clone, but it's, let's see if it's very well done or sweet or not. Oh man, that's like very well done to the opening, but it lasts like 6 to 8 hours. It's just high quality. You can tell. That's what I'm trying to. The focus of today's live stream is like if I had an Assad here, you can smell good here, but this is super high quality. Now, of course, the real Dior Sauvage Elixir has this licorice popping, banging up your nose, you know. But this is good too. It has that licorice, just not as strong. And then this one has this beautiful vanilla orange note coming out fresh to death. I don't even know what this is. I don't even think they know what this is, whoever made it. But as a pressurized sprayer, it comes out like that, nice and dark. You see that color of oil? That means it's gonna last. It smells like a Mandarin Sky or like a Scandal, Jean Paul Gaultier. I lost the chat window. Let's see. Did you try? Oh, yeah, we got all that. Amber Oud exclusive extract de Parfum is the best. Who you got for this weekend's game? Man, Kansas City Chiefs win. That's a hard one, man. Who do you got? Mancera Cedrat Boise has a fresh scent. It's giving me positive notes. Just Amber Oud exclusive blue. I need 3 most unique smelling fragrances you have for warmer weather coming up. 3 most unique smelling fragrances for warmer weather. Number 1, Glamour G. Glamour G by Anaish. Number 2, Beach Party by RMF. That's the most unique fragrance that's fresh smelling right now. Fresh smelling fragrance. Number 3, this is extremely unique. It's called the Hero. It's a fresh, kind of like a Parfume Sauvage fragrance. And if you get the chic, it's like Ultravision, but the freshest one would be this one. And also, I'm going to show you one more. This one is a banger. If you can find this, Tom Ford Bois de Pacifique. It's actually wood and ocean notes mixed together. I mean, he knows how to make fragrances, I'll tell you. I mean, look at all that I sprayed out already. This is the problem is that it's 240. Oh man, that smells really good. No doubt about it. No doubt, man. I would get this for sure. Oh man, that smells so good. Oh, somebody just sent me this bottle. I had it like a 2, 3, 4 years ago. Anybody know what this is about? Maria, oh, which are the 3 we can select? Oh, yeah, something's happening to the website where we can't even log on. Let me see if I can get to that log on screen again. And if I'm live streaming, let me see if I get. Is anybody having trouble logging on to the? Okay, there's the website loads up. And then when you click a category, I think it's overloaded with traffic right now. Because I sent an email out. Now I'm doing a live stream. It's probably jammed up. Google says we're getting like 1,700 viewers, people logging on right now. So it's taking time to load. I can tell you a different way. I can tell you the names and you can write them down if you want. Anyway, if I were you, from the 3 for 50 sale, there's a fragrance called Avenue London. It's not bad. It's a fresh, easy to wear fragrance, but there's some really good ones on there. One of them's called Sahib Intense, and it smells just like Louis Vuitton Imagination. Then there's some other really good ones that are cheap. Well, they're 30, but they're replicas of Bond Number 9. One is called Nomad. Metropolis Nomad, and another one's called Afternoon Swim. It projects really good. It lasts like 4 hours. So here we got people logging on to the sale like one after the other. The thing says like 70 people in the last 3 minutes so trying to log on. So there's like my website is can't handle that, I suppose. I need to get a bigger server. It's crazy. But it's free. It's not free, but have you ever tried Arabia Blueberry Musk? I've heard of it. I can't seem to load the cart or check out. Oh my god, let me see if I can call Nick or something. We gotta get you. People are having trouble loading their cart. So I got him on there. He doesn't acknowledge me because he's very busy. He's got his own website design business. Hopefully he'll fix it. Keep me. I'm gonna stay on here until it works. The sale Eugene Black will last until you buy it. Mr. Wombat, let me know. Tom Ford clone you just sprayed on? No, that was the real thing. Do you like the RMAF King? What is the King? Oh, RMAF King. What is that? I forgot. The Truth. I forgot what that was. What's a good clone that to the time for you just sprayed on? So Maria, there's a email that came out. If you're not on the list, there's also a section called Mr. So he said everything is working fast and perfect for him. Mr. Wombat, it's not working for me either, but let's see. We're going to check it out. New arrivals. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now new arrivals works. Brands. 1. Okay, brands. Yeah, he fixed it. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1. All right, here it is. I got it working, so it should be working now. Let's see if I can show you the screen, right? All right, let's see. Let's see if I can show you the screen. Showing the screen. Okay, so this 3 here, the orange one is really good. It's Louis Vuitton's By the Sex on the Beach or something. Those top 3 are like ultra fresh fragrances that are very easy to wear. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm typing to the web designer. Oh, you can see that. Well, I lost it. Lost my place. All right, let's see if I can show you again. Everybody, let's see if I can show you the screen again. I'm so sorry for all this technical difficulties. Does this work? Yeah. So the first 3 are very easy. Where the second 3 are more like date night fragrances. Supreme L'Homme I can't remember if that's even on the list or not. But they're all like $30 anyway. Mountain Nuit should be. Pacific Woods 100% is. That's a blue fragrance. It kind of reminds you of Carolina Herrera. Now there you got Iconic Nuit, and that is this fragrance. Well, you can't see it. Let me show you. Iconic Nuit is this fragrance. Oh Electric by YSL. And I can do the test on this in a moment. I'll show you the differences right in front of you. Then the next three, you have that black bottle. That's great. That's a Givenchy Society clone. And the next one's called Shining City, which is City of Stars, Louis Vuitton clone. Then Inventor's Conqueror, the blue bottle. I'm going from left to right, everyone. That's like an incense vanilla forward fragrance, but it smells like Invictus Victory Elixir. Vanilla forward, no, I meant vanilla in it. And then citruses and incense, but it's really fresh and easy to wear. It's unique for a blue fragrance. Avento is basically Aventus, and Anasam Latafa Pride. I've got it somewhere around here. It smells like Azaro's Wanted Parfume. So you've got notes of, it's like a warm fragrance for date night. Daring Light Blue, that's a great fragrance by Alhambra. Smells like grapefruits and it lasts all day long. It's one of their better ones. If you want to be very daring, Jasper Dubai is one of the strongest. The one with the eagle on it. And the next one is Posh Malt, the one I just highlighted here. That's like a Mugler pure malt. Which what is malt? Malt is like a malt liquor mixed with spices and vanilla. And if you're on basic level fragrance person, you won't like those two. You might like Daring Blue. If this is your first time collecting fragrances, you'll buy the top three. Those might be the best for you. The Pacific Woods would be the best for you. Mount Nui if you like something with some depth in it, but it's more like spices mixed with vanilla. And the Shining City you would love. The Avento you would love. If you're beginning fragrances, you will not like Falcon Jasper. You will not like Posh Malt. These are all the things that are on sale. If you're beginning fragrances, you most likely would like Zakat New York Nights. It's a very appealing fragrance. Most likely you will like Together With You. It's a Stronger With You DNA, which is chestnuts and pralines kind of thing. And Dark Door Sports, very easy citrus like mandarin and neroli, fresh fragrance. Now, if you are new to fragrances, the white bottle is good, but I would say it's a level 2 fragrance. It smells like Aventus, but it's extremely, extremely strong. And that means it projects. You can't get out of it. You would spray it half a trigger or one trigger, and it lasts like endlessly. Those fragrances that say warning are not for beginner fragrance people. Ultra Framus is a very easy wood fragrance. The Nashua fragrance is too strong for a beginner. The Z9 is perfect for a beginner. That's that green bottle. Now you can rewatch this, like I'm going too fast. The Nomad is perfect for a beginner. It's another Bond number 9 style fragrance. The Ultra Glacier, absolutely perfect for anybody. More youthful. You've got some pear in there. And it's very accurate to Jean Paul Ultra Male. The hero is coffee rum, so that's going to be a second to third level person that has a collection that wants something that doesn't have coffee rum vanilla on a budget. And then the oud leather, that might not be, that'd be a second level too. The vanilla one there is just a very expensive, heavy vanilla fragrance that smells very expensive with some touches of coffees and aquatics. Very unique. And then Saif Batal. It's that one I think that anybody could wear that. Let me see, I've got it right here. I'm gonna spray it. Yeah, that one that says this right here, this one my arrow's on. Anybody could wear that. Anyone could wear Beach Party. Anyone can wear the Chic, Midday Swim, and the Diesel. The exclusive Saffron on the left, the blue box with the gold bottle. That's more of a advanced fragrance person. It's just saffron, but like people might not like saffron. The Top Gun is absolutely blind buy. Anybody can wear it. The Cherry Intense is absolutely a level 2 fragrance with different notes of cherry, slight boozy, slight vanillic, very unique, like a Tom Ford Electric Cherry. That blue bottle that has the weird name, it smells like YSLY almost like the elixir, but they can't really make it. It's a brand new Latafa fragrance, and it's 100% one of the easiest males fragrances. Then you got Precious Rose and Golden Vanilla. If you're a woman, either of those are just absolutely niche quality. They're 200 each. This Bulgari for 200 is 280 in the airport. It's so hard to find. It's a 3.4. The box was opened by me, and we're just selling it because my wife didn't like it. But me, as a fragrance reviewer, I loved it. And that's your 3 for 50 section. And if it's like 35, it'll apply the $14 off on it. You know what I mean? Let's go back to this fragrance we were looking at. This Saif. This is one of those 3 for 50s. And it's just very easy. A touch of smoke, kind of like DKNY unleaded. This is that Hamdan Prestige. This is, I showed you that already. And those aren't, but this is not on the 3 for 50. It's something we got to look at later. Everybody know about this one. And Historic Omega, we're going to test that out now. Thank you very much for watching so far. We've got 1 hour in already. Wow. Everybody here? Let's see. Anybody has a question? Have you thought for a loyalty program? Yeah. I'll have to. I'm nowhere near that type of level yet. We can barely keep our head over water right now, to tell you the truth, Tyler. Sam Doe, what's close to Tom Ford that you just sprayed? There is nothing. It's a brand new fragrance, buddy. Ibrahim Al Karishi. Yeah, if they'll send them to me, I will. Aqua di Gio Profumo DNA is awesome. I love it. What do you think about tobacco color? I love it. Grandeur London Avenue is good. Yes. Apple hookah, but it's vanilla and everything. Vanilla has now. Yeah. This? Anybody know about this? Does anybody know about this? If you really want a lesson in fragrances, last night I did a crazy live stream where I showed 100 fragrances in a row, backwards, forwards, and mixed up. And it tells you exactly what they are very fast. Boom. Like every 3 seconds, I showed one. It's very interesting. Artie Gonzalez, what do you got for me? Artie, you got this yet? Can you get one from me? Help a brother out. This is your kind of fragrance, Artie. Who knows better? Artie's my man. He's an advanced level fragrance enthusiast. Artie, I love this fragrance too. I know Zamaya makes one, but nobody can beat this. This thing's a beast. I mean, this thing lasts. It hums right off your skin, Artie. You know those two, Artie? I like Artie. He tells the truth. Love it, man. Feel like I know you too, Artie. I love you guys. Feel like you're all my brothers. Actually, you're supposed to be my nephews, but you're all grown up now. Yeah, this is like, see, like this is a fragrance. It's very extremely strong. Maybe it needs macerating. The chemicals are so strong when you first spray it that it makes it like someone will curl their nose, especially if you're brand new to fragrances and you were to buy this. I'm not going to say bad things. I'm just going to tell you it's just very, very strong blue fragrance, extremely strong. So this is advanced level. It kind of reminds me of Bleu de Chanel when it dries down, for sure. Now the fragrance everyone is asking about. Maison Francis Kirk Dijon 7 4. I mean, RMF, Blue Sky, and they told me do not tell anybody. This is they only gave me 6 of these, 5 even or 4 even I think, and it's just a blue fragrance, but I'm not allowed to tell you who it is inspired by for some sort of reason or another. But I'm sure the word will get out soon. Is that really that? Well, you got to think it's a blue fragrance. It says blue sky. So you think about what fragrances are blue sky. Now, light blue is out of, this is a brand new release. So they're not going to clone light blue, are they? Can't be that. So what other blue fragrances are there? There's Imagination, Jean Paul Gaultier's blue fragrances. And there's some blue fragrances by Roja. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. Does anybody know what this is? Artie, Omar, anybody? Eugene Black, Fast Impala. Whole new shipment of Armaf will arrive this weekend, but there's nothing. There's only 3 to 5 new titles that were sold out. Everything else is sold out. They don't. This we still have a few left, but all that new stuff, Lionheart and Connoisseur and Dubai Nights. Phew. So the problem, guys, I'm gonna tell you the truth. The man from our muff, and me are friends, and he would let me, in the past, have a fragrance way before release, and I could give it to you guys, give you my opinion. He'd let me have it for 8 or 9 weeks, but now everything is out in the open because of Dubai. They just say, hey, this will be coming out soon this year, whatever fragrance it might be. This is a true story. It's not 3 for 50. It's just you can use that code. It'll take $14 off right now. That's what'll happen on that. And anyway, so websites, something like the one that says shop with the J in front of it, they put a fragrance up without having it, and they'll put like this for they'll put like the brand new Club de Nuit extract de parfum for $29.95. It'll say shipping May 1st. So the dude gives it to me. It costs me $42. I might put it for 50 to help you guys. I don't make anything. I have to pay shipping and all that. In fact, I lose money. So even if I put it and I had it, the other guy, people are waiting because he sells for 29, and he probably will because he wants to use it as bait, is what they call it. It's kind of like an anchor store in a mall when they put like a Neiman Marcus or a Macy's. You go to the mall because they have that store and they give you all the credit. So we're just a little challenged here in the industry. I'm just a small fish in a big ocean, so I need to be reversed. I need to be a big fish in a small ocean. So I go after these type of fragrances like this and find them, and I get like 6 to 10 weeks before someone rats me out. Well, that's why I have that. Yeah, Artie, there's everything on the thing that says Mr. 50 category is 3 for 50, but if they have to be $30 fragrances, there's an email that went out. And then if it's like $30 or $40 or 60 on the beach one, I don't even think that's on. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's even on there. There's an email that specifically tells you what's on there, and then anyway, it'll take 40. If you were to buy 5 for 150, it would be 3 for 50 and 2 for 32. So it'd be 5 for 80, right? That's how it would work. That's how it works. So you could take advantage of that. This is Mughal Fort by Latafa. It's something very rare, hard to find, I think, but it's so good. But it's also it just makes you smile. It's a soft, not cotton candy, but fluffy fragrance. Probably does have cotton candy in it. Cotton candy and vanilla and cheesecake too, maybe. This is the Inventor's Conqueror. It was 34. Now it's on the 3 for 50, just so you know if you ever wanted it. I think that smells good. Portrait of a Lady. Oh, yeah, man. Tyler got that one yesterday, actually. You know that, Fast Impala? I had that. It's called, it's called En Vogue. It's called En Vogue something. But you got it, Mr. Tyler. Thank you so much. Eugene Black says, "What's a good DNG EDP or DDNG EDP?" Omar says, "Masharibia." That's a Killian something. He says, "Portrait of a Lady." Ravang. Where do I buy these Ravageur fragrances? Tell RMF to explore to make Frederick Malcolms. They actually have. They're all on this brand called Sterling, which makes a brand called En Vogue, and I think they make all those on that brand. And they also have another brand called The Lab, which makes all the Labos. And then they have another brand called. They got all kinds of stuff for that high end stuff, but they also have the high end prices attached. Not that high, like $70. Yeah, this smells really good. And then we check this out. This is La Nuit de Loma. This is Eau Electrique. Let's see what that smells like. Compare it to that other one that's supposed to be the clone. Nashua. I don't have that one. What about the other one? Um, there it is. Omar. Artie, are you still here? David, hello. Any recommendations for fragrance to use in the summer? Right here. Get this one. If you're out of the country, they sell this in Germany. Look at that. Barely have any left. I thought I had a full bottle of this. You can't even smell. Oh yeah. This one is it. Iconic Nuit. That smells like it. Oh man, that is good. So this is great. You can wear this in the summer or winter. It's this, which is the Eau Electrique, which is the box. People, what is this? The box to it? Is this the box? Oh, this is Eau Electrique. Oh, there's another one called Blue Electrique. Oh, I probably have a Blue Electrique. Has anyone ever heard of Eau Electrique versus Blue Electrique? Yeah, Artie, if you need anything like this, I think I have one left. If you want one, I can make it happen for you. Your price, man. I'm desperate here, Artie. You should make me a list, and I'll make you the deal for you. Like, get Beach Hut, man, is fire. Now you're talking my name. Cabana by Killer Oud, I never had it, but if you like Beach Hut, man, I'm sure that's really good. ML0860. I like your icon too. Really cool. Yeah, I've got some Parfums de Marley Greenlee. I've got some Mancera Amori Cafe, and I've got the high end stuff. I thought people would like it, but that Tom Ford Bois Pacifique, those are the best I have right now. Of course, I've got Invictus and some Jean Paul Gaultier's Rasasi Hawas Black, maybe Hawas Ice. I got this thing in a gift set. Use Mr. 60. You'll get 60% off. Now, I told them in the beginning of the video of this live stream that it doesn't. I love this fragrance, but I wasn't impressed with it. It's overpriced. And I feel that way about all those Joe Milanos. Essence de Blanc is about $40, but it's 80% close. The closest one, in my opinion, is called Privé 11. And then BDK Gris de Charnel right here. This is the number one right here. This is this. Take a screenshot, why don't you? See that? That's the best. What clone for Tom Ford? I don't know. Have you given any thoughts to loyalty program? Oh, I'm reading reverse now. Unk's the best minty fragrance. You know what the best minty fragrance is? It's called Terry Mugler Crypto Mint. Oh, this is on the 3 for 50. All the Louis are on the 3 for 50. Just so you know, the immensity and and if you get something for your girl, I'd get Burberry Goddess, Burberry Her, or Gucci, or this one. She'll love you if you get this one. Nyla. It's like a scandal for women. Immensity, right off the rip. Fresh ginger citrus. No playing around. Price tag $30 or less, and it's 3 for 50. Now that's what you call a value dupe. If these people make this fragrance, they're gonna charge $90 for it. I think that's a ridiculous price dupe. Kind of like this company. I sell this too. It goes for 75. It's very good. It's the strongest, but it's not worth it. Their fragrances are not worth 75 or even 55. And I have this on my website. I tell you not to buy it, even though it smells really good and lasts a long time. It's just too high. I mean, I looked it up online everywhere. It has it $80, 90, 120. In the mall, it's 150 everywhere. Even Joma shop is like 63 or something. We like value dupes, right? And what's the best fragrance with a woody smell? Well, David, I would get Lamasat Oud. It's got a nice woody smell to it. Very nice. The next one, you could probably get away with Perlador, but it's got more of an appley wood oud fragrance notes. Lamasat Oud is very easy to wear as a wood fragrance. Good evening, Uncle Paul as well. Thank you, Jonathan. I like your icon. They discontinued Cryptomint. How did you know that? This one, anybody know what the exact clone is of this? I thought it was like electric cherry. Yeah, this is electric cherry. I've got it back there. This is another really good wood fragrance. It's the Tuscan leather. This is Tuscan leather fragrance. If you like leather with raspberries in the front, you'll like that. This is a fragrance I want to try against my Jean Paul. We'll spray it on a sheet here and see what happens. See, right off the opening, it smells fantastic. It's only $16. There's nothing wrong with that as a dupe. It's very good. It lasts minimum 4 hours. People claim 8, but I mean it's a true 4 to 7 on that one. Oh, here is Art of the Universe Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman. Hey, hello, mate. What's going on with XRP? Come on, dog. I had that Bitcoin 2017 at 49. I'm not playing. I bought that XRP at 37 cents 2019. They kicked them out. Don't play around on here. You're in the wrong location. Ex Nilo Talisman Blue. So we've been on here for an hour and 24 minutes and 18 seconds. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I could continue for like 10 more hours, but we're going to call it a night and say peace and love. And I hope to see you soon. 3 for 50 is a new code, or just support the channel somehow. I wish you a good evening and a great weekend. Bye bye.